Good evening, Prime Minister, Mrs. Lee, esteemed guests. Today marks a historic day for the Singapore Cricket Club. On behalf of our 7,500 members, let me extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. The Distinguished Visitor Board takes pride of place at the entrance of a clubhouse, immediately visible to members and guests. We were acutely aware that it was incomplete. So we set about planning for your invite. We improved our daily life at the club. We polished and shined both our software and hardware so that we will be ready for this day. Mr. Prime Minister, we are grateful for the safety that you provide us. Today is a disruptive world with agitated passions, yet you provide us with a safety umbrella. The Distinguished Visitor title is our way to thank you for what you do for us. A good leader leads from A good leader leads from the top. A great leader leads from within us. And today you are with us. Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Prime Minister, we are very grateful for you for accepting this invite. I would also like to thank all the members and office bearers here tonight. It's your love, hard work, dedication for the club that has brought us here. It's a support for the good that keeps us on our chosen path. Mr. Prime Minister, as a new patron, allow me to give you a snapshot of the club. The cricket started in 1837 on the grounds. The club was formally established in 1852. The SCC has transformed itself from elite single sport club to a multi-sport, multiracial, open Singapore club. Indeed, we have 51 different nationalities and many ethnic groups at the club, and we strive to make this a second home for everyone. The other place being where members go to pick up the mail and nap. We have 13 sporting sections, or actually 14, as members insist on calling wine drinking a sport. We have about 50 competitive league teams, organize 20 overseas tours, and have 80 overseas teams that visit us every year. Our boys have flown the SCC and Singapore flag to places as far as Argentina, the US, Canada, all over Europe, Australia, and Asia. And recently, in the Philippines for the SEA Games, with 19 of our members part of the Singapore contingent. We organize 4 major tournaments on the Padang, the biggest being the Rugby Sevens, which is the second oldest club sevens in the world. And any good year, we have close to about 3,000 or 4,000 members and visitors watching the game. We are, of course, grateful to the nation for giving us the Padang, which is more of a temple than a ground to us. To ensure membership rejuvenation, we have a robust junior sports program. Juniors are not only imparted sporting skills in our academies, but also get to play with members of different nationalities. This gives them an excellent opportunity to get into the minds of players from different nations and learn their approach for the game. The JSMs also can just pay a small deposit, which is used for them to buy the membership at half the price. To grow our sporting population, we have introduced easy-to-learn sports like touch rugby and frisbee. We have ladies in almost every sport and shall soon breach the final frontier of rugby and soccer with ladies' teams. On the social side, besides indoor games and the sport of wine drinking, we organize almost 50 social events every year, reflecting our many cultures, celebrating Singapore and international festivals, from Hari Raya, Deepavali, and now, as you can see from the decor, the spirit of Christmas. We have modified our membership offering, keeping in mind the taste of new members, yet will remain affordable for our older members. We have 114 reciprocal clubs in 28 different countries, and we keep working to increase the SCC chapters in different nations. We know financial stability is important, and we strive to not only do different things, but do things differently. We have peeled and changed the layers in the club for efficiency and better financial management. We are working at digitizing the back end. We have reduced the use of paper and banned the use of plastic. We have planted more trees. We shall keep increasing our productivity and be eco-friendly. At this time, I must also complain to you that the members, the management, and the GC promised me a $10 million in F&B revenue this year, and they all fallen short. We also believe there is no satisfaction without giving. We have been sponsoring youth talents in our academies and fundraising for worthy causes. Thus, we chose to commemorate the Singapore bicentennial and with a club-wide fundraising purpose. We thank you, sir, for suggesting you support Sports Care, an organization that shares the ethos that sports is for all, none barred. A club is more than a building, and sometimes more too than the people involved in that building. It's a family, a spirit, a tradition, a pride, and I promise you that we have plenty of that. As a distinguished visitor, we look forward to you, sir, for guidance and advice in making SCC a greater contributor to society. Thank you.